The Pioneer Circle Committee of the Saskatoon Fairyland Exhibition, along with the WDM, present the Pioneers of the Year each year. Now, nominations are taken, and they're received from seniors organizations from throughout northern Saskatchewan. The candidates must be at least 70 years of age and have lived in Saskatchewan as residents for 50 years. I'd like to introduce you now to two people who also meet the criteria of having been involved very much in the community. First of all, Frances Pettit, who is from Saskatoon. Do you mind me saying your age, Frances? 78 years of age?
I was 78 in May.
Okay, I said it even though...
Yeah, I was 78 years old.
When you get to be that age, I think you're proud.
Oh, we're proud of reaching that far.
And also we have Ralph Sherdahl, who's 86 years of age, from Dundurn, Saskatchewan. Welcome, both of you, and congratulations on the honor. Frances, you were telling me a little earlier that the car in which you were riding over here didn't quite make it.
No, I'm sorry. I wasn't in that car.
You weren't in that car.
We were in a 2-horsepower vehicle, which made it.
Right. Well, now you, I understand, came from England originally.
That's
Is that right?
That's
you were
right.
born in England. When did you come to Canada?
1922.
What part of Canada did your parents move to?
We moved up to the North Battleford area when it was still homesteading area. My father homesteaded up there.
Let me see. What do you recall of Saskatchewan back in those days?
The first thing I remember is the terrible sunburn I got. We got here in August, and I was from England. English skins are a little different, you know, the air is so much different. And we had to, my aunt met us in North Battleford with a team of horses and a wagon. And we had to go about 30 miles north, oh, more than that, 35, 40 miles. And it was August, and the sun was very hot, and I remember getting terribly sunburned. It was a 2-day trip to get up there with a team of horses.
Things have changed a lot, haven't they?
I remember North Battleford at that time had 5 blocks of cement sidewalks and 3 blocks of wood sidewalks. That was North Battleford.
Well, now you moved to Quebec in 1939, was it?
Yeah, no, actually I moved there in 1942.
I see.
My daughter at that time was 6 weeks old. My husband was in the army and he'd been stationed in Quebec. And after my daughter was born, I had one son at that time. And after my daughter was born, we moved down to Quebec and we were there for 3.5 years. And my youngest son was born in Quebec.
And then you came back
and then
not too long
I came back here, yes.
Yes. And having come back, you were very busy, I know, with the Farmers Union, I believe.
Oh, yes. We moved onto a farm. My husband came out of the Army in 1945, and we moved onto a farm up north of North Battleford, which, by the way, my youngest son is now operating. And I became very active in the community affairs. I was on the school board. I was on the hall board of that community. When the Farmers Union started to get organized, I worked for them. I did organizing for the Farmers Union, and I was the first president of the Hatherley Farmers Union local. I was always very proud of that because that's a Ukrainian district. And Ukrainian men at that time were not too fussy about women being in public office, so to speak. So I was very proud of the fact that they elected me as their president.
Very good. Well, you were very active in other things, I know, too, in the community. And we had the time we could talk, I'm sure, for 15 more minutes on that part of it. But that's interesting. And Ralph, we do want to spend a little bit of time just chatting briefly with you today here, too. You were born down in the U.S. of A., Minnesota, I understand.
That's right, down in Wyndham.
Now, you moved up here in this part of the country at a very young age.
Well, I was 13, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I could remember the places down there when I left, you know. I can still remember and found my way around.
What do you think of Saskatchewan when you finally arrived here? At 13 years of age, would it have made any impression on you?
Well, no, I wouldn't want to go back there and live.
You wouldn't?
No.
Not down in Minnesota?
Not down in Minnesota.
Now, you moved right to Dundurn, did you, right away?
Right to Dundurn, that's right.
Good for you. And you're still living in Dundurn?
Still living there at Dundurn.
You and your wife are living, you say, right on the outskirts of Dundurn. You were saying you have all the benefits of living on a farm, of living in a town, and also living very close to Saskatoon.
That's right.
So it's the perfect place to be. You've been very active in senior citizens activities.
Well, I have, more or less, everything that's going on.
Can you tell us a little bit about some of the work you've done in gardening, for example?
Well, I didn't know much about gardening when I started, you know. Helped my mother and folks at home, that was all. But then I worked at the military camp, and I was on day labor there. Well, anyway, then the gardener, he passed away, so then I'd helped him a while, so they put me in as a role of the gardener there.
I see.
So I gradually worked up, and I had a very good boss. He, wherever I didn't know, he filled in.
Well, you got to be so good at gardening. In fact, you taught classes on it.
Well,
How long ago was that?
Well, I don't know. I just seemed to like that good, you know, and whatever I'd done, why, it stuck with me.
You did something right, did you?
Did
Let me
something
see your thumb. Is it green? No. Now, also, you were very much, I know, a help in the Wilson Museum out of Dundurn. Can you tell me about that?
Well, that's kind of interesting deal, you know. They have that big museum out on their farm, 3 miles south of Dundurn. Well, now they moved to town and living in town of Dundurn. Well, they wanted to move that in, so they had to form or get a committee and everything like that too. They figured to try to get a government grant. They wanted to move a building in. Well, then we got the committees, and we're working on getting the grant to help us move this one building to one to build a.
And eventually it turned out okay.
Eventually
Good.
it's going to come all right.
Okay, well, thank you very much for coming along today and talking with us. We'll be talking to Ralph Sherdahl of Dundurn, and also with Francis Pettit, who's now living in Saskatoon, our Pioneers of the Year, and they're going to be honored this afternoon at the Western Development Museum Heritage Day celebration, the program beginning at 1:30 this afternoon on the Boomtown Railway platform, so you can see more of our pioneers then. Well, we'll be back in just a moment. We're going to take a brief break right now. Well, hi again, everybody, and welcome to Summer Fair from the Summer Fair building here at the X. I'm Dale Heath, along with Carol Blanket and Jim McCrory. Hi. What's up today, Carol? What have you got coming up?
Well, I believe we're going to find out what's happening at the exhibition first. Are we not with Colleen?
That's right.
You'll be talking with her?
Mm-hmm.
And then I have some pygmy goats, too young to have names. They're 3 days old, and they're from the petting zoo. They're just part of the animal display there, and Alex Lascelles and I will talk about what's there, show some video, too, of some of the people who were there yesterday.
And we're going to have Mike Fleury join us. Mike's looking after all of the agricultural events, and I have a young lady in from just outside of Saskatoon who's a 4-H'er, and we're going to have you meet her a wee bit later on. She's showing a steer tomorrow, she tells me. So we'll talk to Mike and this young lady.
And we're going to talk to an orchestra leader who is performing here on stage each day. Orrin Wilson led his first orchestra in 1937, he tells me, and he's got one of the original members of the band still with him, and a lot of others who are very talented, such as Herb Essenberg. You remember Herb Essenberg from CNIB? Well, he's one of the people playing as well, and I understand plays very good guitar and accordion. We'll be talking to Orrin about what his music's all about.
Good. And then I think we have enough space here to have the gentlemen jugglers do a wee bit here. Our photographers, the cameramen here, who are amateurs, they may join in, I'm not sure.
I don't know what they juggle. I hope it's not axes or picks or anything like that, Carol.
I may not be here.
And then we're going to have you meet one, maybe even two of these guys that go up this tower outside the building, the bungee divers. Now, I can't believe they do this, but I've seen them do it. We have it on tape. We can prove it to you, and then we'll find out exactly what bungee diving is all about.
Good.
Well, after a few days at the X, I'm sure people maybe need a little extra cash. Well, we're going to have our student jobs on a little bit later in the
That's
program,
right.
too, for you.
And when you come into the building here, we have a booth, and we have a place for you to sign up and win at no charge, you buy nothing, a 28-inch television set, right?
Yep.
And they can sign up. You can also see our fall programs, and you might catch some popcorn sometime. That's free of charge as well.
All right, the thing we want to point out is that as we look out at you at home, we have a room full of people here. They're from Saskatoon, outside the province, and throughout the programs all week long. There's a nice shot of them right there. We're going to have a chance to say hi. So come on out and join us each day at 1:30 here in the Summer Fair building, and we'll put you on tape with us.
Good. And we're going to talk about Kids Day happening today with Colleen Harcourt in just a moment or two, right after this. Well, a large proportion of the X audience, if we can call it that, is certainly made up of children. And this is the day when the kids are really having their day. Colleen Harcourt is with me to tell me a little bit about Children's Day here at the X. Well, things getting underway at 12 o'clock today, right?
That's right. Actually, the Midway opened at 10 o'clock this morning for Kids Day. And at 12 o'clock, we've got some real special features starting up. We've got the Teddy Bears Picnic. And that's always a favorite for the kids. We ask them to bring in their teddy bears and dolls and check them in at the Bear Care stand, which is in the Kidsville tent. And we'll take care of them for a while, and they can enjoy the entertainment. We've got a mascot parade happening at 12 o'clock noon, and lots of entertainment going on as well.
You got lots of little mascots with you right here, as a matter of fact.
That's right. These are just the little teddy bears. We're going to be having some draws for the teddy bears. And we just brought along a few of our friends here so that the kids out there can maybe have a look and see if that's the kind of bear they want to pick up.
I see. Now, I understand you can get a photograph. You can win a photograph with one of the mascots.
That's right.
One of the big guys, I think.
Yeah, we're going to have probably between 15 and 20 mascots that are coming in, and they will parade just minutes after 12 o'clock. And then we'll do a draw, and several lucky children will win a photograph of themselves with all the mascots.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of animals, of course, the petting zoo is always an attraction for the kids.
That's right. The petting zoo is a fantastic attraction for the kids, and we're going to be looking at that a little bit later on. We've also got face painting for the kids. There's lots of kids' rides, and I should just mention that we're going to have a 1 coupon discount on all children's rides in Kidsville. Also, children that come in that are 12 and under will be admitted free.
Okay, and if you got a special deal on tickets previously, you still get the benefit, don't you?
That's right. So all those pre-sale tickets that people picked up at Safeway stores will still be valid all throughout the week.
I mentioned a large proportion of the people coming through the gate are children. Have you done any surveys on that? Do you happen
I just can't remember off the top of my head how many of our population that come to the exhibition are children, but we do know there's lots. And Wednesday is usually our biggest day at the fair, given that we've got sunshine. And we just know that it's a good day for kids and kids at heart as well.
That's right. I noticed on the program today, one of the Thomas Show promotions is Thrifty 50. Now, what is that promotion all about?
Well, for people that are 50 years and over, every day of the exhibition we have this promotion on. And for just 1 coupon, they can ride any ride or see any sideshow. So on Kids Day, maybe you want to bring out Grandpa or Grandma and ride the rides together.
Well, that's a good idea, because we always think that, for Kids Day, it's strictly special fairs for the kids, but not necessarily so.
That's right.
That's great. Okay, now again, the special attractions today, the Teddy Bears Picnic, it is happening at what time?
That's at 12 noon today.
Okay.
And the entertainment will go on actually till about 5 o'clock. We've got Noodles the Clown, we've got Mother Earth, Double Vision is there, and they'll be performing. We also have strolling acts that are around the grounds, so there'll be lots of fun and entertainment for the kids, as well as a lot of rides out there. We've got a giant slide, and that's new this year, and I think a lot of the kids will be loving that one today as well.
A lot of people looking forward to the Big Boss Man as well today.
That's right, at 2 o'clock, not too far away at all. The Big Boss Man from the World Wrestling Federation will be here, and you can have your picture taken with the Big Boss Man. There will be a charge for it, but all proceeds will go to the Saskatchewan Abilities Council.
Okay, World Wrestling Federation sponsors the Big Boss Man.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's one of their favorite wrestlers.
Indeed. Okay, and again, the hours of operation opened an hour ago with the Midway, you're
right.
saying, and then things
That's
really
right.
start in about an hour from now.
Yeah, we usually, the gates are open at 9 o'clock in the morning, but on Kids Day today, things don't really start going till about 10 o'clock when we open the Midway and get things rolling.
Good. Generally, how are things going, Colleen?
Things are going really well, and it's really nice, too, to have a lot of sunshine as well. It really brings the people out. I think we've got a lot of fantastic entertainment. We've got 4 entertainment stages, so the attractions aren't limited to Kidsville. I think the kids will really enjoy entertainment in other parts of the grounds as well. The gentlemen jugglers that are coming in later on are a fantastic group. They're 2 young guys, and they appeal to all ages. We had some kids out there last night, and they just loved the show.
Oh, that's super. Colleen Harcourt, our guest this morning here, marketing coordinator for the Saskatoon Fairyland Exhibition. And Jim McCrory is over in the audience there somewhere. Jim, can I see you? You've got somebody with you, I believe.
Right in front of you here, Dale. I've got 4 people I just want to say hi to. A young lady. What's your name?
Crystal,
Crystal, where are you from?
Saskatoon.
And is this your first day at the fair?
Actually, I came here the first day it was open.
So you like the fair?
Yeah,
What's your favorite part of it?
I like the rides.
All right. Just move over here. And what's your name, ma'am?
Madeline Wiley,
And where are you from?
Saskatoon.
You've been coming to the exhibition for a number of years, I bet.
No, I have not. This is my first time for quite some years.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes, I am, thank you.
Who's the lady beside you there? I want to get her to say hi, too.
Lillian Pawlak.
You're together, you two, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
What's your favorite part of the exhibition?
Well, we've only just come in here, so we haven't had a chance to look through very much yet.
Your first day out.
Yes, it is.
Enjoy it. This guy with the green hat, I think, is with you, too. This would be a grandson, is my guess. What's your name?
Chris Jensen.
Okay, Chris, where are you from? Saskatoon? How old are you?
12.
What do you like about the fair?
The entertainment.
Have you seen any yet?
No.
Well, we'll have some jugglers and some things on the show. Thanks for talking with us. We'll come back with more on our summer fair program right after this commercial break.
This is one of the pleasures of being at the Saskatoon exhibition. This, for a first time, is the Ken Jen Petting Zoo, and Alec Lissell is here with me. Good morning, Alec.
Good morning, Carol.
You are from where?
We're just outside of Oshawa, Ontario,
Okay.
and this is our first time at the exhibition. We have about 83 animals and birds to bring in.
And these animals were not born by the time the exhibition started, right?
No, they weren't. We just kind of named them, too.
Did you name them since the beginning of the program?
Well, it happens to be Carol and Jim.
Carol and Jim.
Coincidental.
This is Carol. This is Jim. We're so thrilled. I mean, I am. I don't know where Jim is. He's out in the audience somewhere, being thrilled also. You have the animals in what situation so that kids and adults can
We're
pet
at the
them?
back of Kidsville.
Yeah?
It's a large white and red tent. And you wander in the back of this tent, and we have a large camel. It's his first time in Saskatoon. Weighs about a ton. His name's Ernie. And we have little pot-belly pigs. And we have a little monkey, and we have lots of goats and sheep, lots of lambs, newborns. These guys were only born Saturday.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds there, and you walk right in with the animals. Not, of course, not the big fellow like Ernie, but all the smaller ones.
Did you notice a very big kid yesterday walking in there? I think it was Dennis Gilbertson, and he had a camera. So he was able to shoot some of this footage about what you can see there. The animals that are, well, they're very tame, obviously. They've been socialized into this lifestyle?
Yes, they have, right from a day old, like these fellows. I think you just had them on the video there a second ago.
Yeah. And who's this?
That's Missy, our pony. She's our oldest one. She's 37. There's Ernie. He's 8 years now. And that's our peacock.
Ah. The hours of operation for you are what?
Well, for Kids Day and Saturday, we're open at 10 o'clock, and the rest of the time we open at noon hour.
And
Right
people
here.
walk in, no charge, no extra charge?
No charge walk-in. It's one of the free events.
Okay.
And we do sell some pellets so they get the right food for the animals if they want to feed them.
It's very important, I'm sure, to you, being an animal lover, and other people, to know that these animals are being cared for properly. Who cares for them?
Well, we have staff that travels with us of 4, and then we hire on location some of the local students to help keep it clean. So when you walk in amongst the animals, it will be the cleanest petting zoo that you'll find.
I know we have Mike down here in the audience. He helped you bring them in, and I know he's going to help you carry them back. People can follow you back. When can these little animals be petted? Are they a little tender yet?
It's a gradual process for them. They'll be in about 2 weeks, and then we just let them in for maybe a couple hours, and then another hour, and we'll see how they do. And then they go back to the rest pen with their mother and nurse.
The Ken Jen Petting Zoo goes around the country then, does it?
Yes, actually we go from coast to coast, right from Charlottetown to Vancouver.
Right.
My brother has the other show, and he's in Calgary right now, and he'll be in Vancouver while I'm down at the other end of the country.
And then at some point you're all home, are you, in Oshawa?
At some point.
Oh, this is wonderful. We just thank you so much for the honor of naming these after the co-hosts of Two for the Show. So I'm holding Carol, that's Jim. They'll be available in a little while to be seen at the Ken Jen Petting Zoo, which is in Kidsville. You can go in there, and it's open now. And Wednesday, being Kids Day, is at 10. Yeah. And then Saturday again, it's open at 10.
That's correct.
Okay. And otherwise, you can see them. Aren't they adorable? It's just been a pleasure, Alec Littell, to talk with you and to hold the animals. Now, I think Dale is talking to someone in the audience. We'll see who he's talking to.
Well, Carol, I have a couple who have just arrived at the exhibition just a very short time ago and have only had a chance to see a little bit of entertainment out here. I am first of all going to ask your name.
Bernice Thompson.
Bernice and?
Bob Dirksen.
Now, what have you seen so far in your few moments here that's impressed you?
Well, the exhibits are very nice, what I've seen in here. And on the other, where we were.
I understand you saw some fiddling that caught your ear.
We stopped at the open theater, and the fiddlers were very good. They were very nice.
So at the open theater, the outdoor theater, very good. Well, thank you very much for talking with us. Have fun. We'll be right back.
Agriculture plays a major role during exhibition week for all year long, for that matter. But Michael Fleury is the agriculture manager with the Prairie Land Exhibition. Mike, it's good to see you once again. You're active as an auctioneer and very busy with agriculture out here, of course. But we also welcome a young lady that hails all the way from Hanley today, and that is Dawn Grenham. Dawn, you're a 4-H'er, aren't you?
Yes.
How old are you?
12.
I want to ask you a question here. What do those 4 H's stand for?
Head, heart, hands, health.
Well answered. How long have you been a member of 4-H?
This is my 4th year.
4th year, so
Yeah.
you started when you were about 8?
9.
9,
Yeah.
okay. Now, you have a twin brother, I hear, that's out here, too.
Yeah.
What's he showing?
He has a heifer.
And what have you got?
Steer.
And you're going to show it
Tomorrow.
what time?
I think 12 o'clock.
Okay. So how big would this steer be?
Oh, probably about 1,100 pounds.
And you've been looking after it all year long?
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back and talk more about that, but tell me about 4-H out here, Michael. It plays a week-long role, I think, doesn't it, really?
That's right, Jim. The Saskatoon Exhibition are very committed in the 4-H movement, the 4-H program, where we have 4-H programming going on throughout the entire week that the fair is running. We have 4-H members that are participating from all corners of the province. The fair is offering more of a provincial-type show. They're coming as far as south of Mortlach, north of Meadow Lake, and the programs that are offered here at the exhibition are excellent programs. We have a lot of livestock here on the grounds throughout the week. The 5 types of livestock: horses, sheep, swine. We have the dairy cattle and the beef cattle. So yes, 4-H activity is very full throughout the entire week.
All right, now I want to, Dawn, ask you again about your steer. You figure it's about 1,100 pounds. Now, when you show this steer, what exactly do you do?
Oh, just lead it around the ring.
And there's judges that watch you do that?
Yeah.
What do they look for? Any idea?
They look for the finish on it and how big it is and how good like you said, how good it's finished.
Now, if you win this event, what does this mean to you? Do you get a cash prize, or do you win a trophy, or how does all that work?
Well, I think there's a plaque and there's some cash money probably.
Yeah. Have you ever done this before? Have you ever shown a steer before?
No, I've just had a heifer.
And how have you done in the past with your heifer?
1 year I got 4th and next year I got 8th.
Okay, so this year you're going for number 1. Now, what do you do besides look after the steer? You must do other things with 4-H. Do you get out and do other sorts of things?
Yeah, our 4-H, the whole club went swimming this year. And we had, the beef club had a curling night, and we do judging and stuff like that.
Now, where did you go swimming?
To the wave pool.
Ah. Now, do you live you live outside of Hanley, I take it, on a farm?
Yeah.
And do your parents cattle farm? Is this what they do, or grain farm, the little mix? Or?
Both cattle and grain.
Yeah. And do you like that?
Yeah.
Do you help out with chores and things?
Well, sometimes. My brother does it most of the time, though.
Is he bigger than you?
Yeah.
Well, that's only fair then. All right, Mike, what else is happening this week as far as agriculture goes? It's a busy time for you.
Well, that's right, Jim. Like I said earlier, the main focus is on the 4-H kids, the 4-H activities. We handle agriculture shows throughout the year, Fall Farm Exhibition in the fall, and Crop Production Show in January, the Dairy Expo in April, and our new Gardenscape. So we focus on the actual agriculture components throughout the year on an ongoing basis. But at Fair Week, we really zero in on the kids' activities. The kids are out of school, of course. The 4-H program, all the achievement days are happening at the local base on a local basis in the month of July. So by offering all the programming in July, it fits in well. And with our facilities, we're filled to capacity with the 4-H kids' involvement. So throughout the week, it's scattered throughout the week. We will be having the beef heifer sweepstakes is going on right now, and we have excellent entries in there. We have over 150 females, and that'll be showing this afternoon. The steers will show tomorrow. They'll sell tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Are you looking after that? Are you the auctioneer at that?
Yeah, myself and Frank Ball from Saskatoon Livestock Sales will sell the steers, and that's a great thing for businesses in town to get involved in, and they've been very supportive, buying 4-H steers at the X, and it's a good promotion for them, and the money certainly goes to a good cause. The 4-H kids take that money, and it helps them purchase a steer next year. So once we're done with the beef entries, and of course the dairy are showing today also, and the swine will be going today, and so then the horses are in the back half of the week. The Friday, Saturday will be the light horse show. So just with the 4-H activity alone, it certainly keeps us busy with the agriculture end of things.
All right, Don, you're 12. Are there any younger people involved in 4-H as far as the classes go, or does it start at age 12 and then move up?
Starts at 9.
At 9?
Yep.
So you've been showing since you've been 9, I bet.
Well, the first year I was in cooking, but then the rest of the years I've been in beef.
You were in cooking?
Yep.
And how'd you do there?
Oh, not bad.
Oh, good stuff. Well, when you get older, you can put them both together there. Don Grenham from Handley, I thank very much for joining us today, and good luck in your steer showing tomorrow.
Thank you.
And Michael Fleury, who's the manager of the agriculture section here at the Prairieland Exhibition. Mike, I know you're awfully busy. Thanks a lot for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
And Carol is out in the audience, has some people to chat with. Carol?
Yes, we do, and we're going to find out who they are.
Jake Ham.
Edna Ham.
Alice Queering.
Now, why are you here at the exhibition, Jake?
Why we're here? Well, to see the exhibition and see whatever is doing here.
Have you ever been an exhibitor at the exhibition? Where are you from, by the way?
From Martinsville.
No, you haven't been an exhibitor. Do you enjoy the fine arts and what's in this building?
Well, I don't mind it.
And what are you going to see today? Do you have a plan?
Oh, not really. We just came to see what all is out here.
There is so much out here, and I know if you keep watching Summer Fair, you'll find out a whole lot more. So thank you very much for talking with me. And we will be back with Orrin Wilson. Dale will be your host as Summer Fair continues right after this.
One of the treats inside the Summer Fair building here at the X every day at 3 o'clock is Orrin Wilson and his orchestra. He got quite an aggregation put together, and you saw some of the action right there. Orrin Wilson is with me right now. Thanks for coming down, Orrin. And along with Orrin, we have Herb Essenberg, who is one of the members of the band as well, on guitar, I believe. Am I right, Herb? Good. Orrin, how long you've had this band of yours together, or at least various combinations of instrumentalists now for a lot of years?
Yes, I have, Dale. I've been, I started out really in 1936 just as a group playing for Boy Scouts, dances, a few things like that. However, in 1937, April 6, 1937, through the courtesy of the Young Men's Board of Trade, they put us on your radio station, CFQC Radio, and we were on and off there for many, many years at various programs, some sponsored.
You must have only been about 6 years of age then,
Well, I hope you think that. I was a little older than that, but I was fairly young, and so were the members of my band at that time. We were all very, very young.
Now, have you reactivated your band in recent years very often?
No, we kept going reasonably well for quite some time. We had little periods that we didn't play, and there was periods when some members of the band were raising families, and we substituted with other members. But on the whole, I've been playing right through the whole 55 years, except for maybe a year or two break in between.
Playing some of the old music that you played back in 1937?
Yes, we played a lot of that stuff, but there was times when I never took the fiddle or the case. We played with all dance music, and people didn't like it. In those days, it wasn't popular to have a fiddle along.
I guess that's true, but later on in the 40s, it became very popular, Spade Curley and the Western Swing Orchestra.
That came back in the Western Swing music after that time, and Don Messer, of course, kept the Western old time that we play. He kept it live on radio and then television for many, many years, and he was just a great performer and had a great band. And we try to copy a lot of our style, and a lot of the tunes that we play are Don Messer tunes.
So a little bit of Don Messer, a little bit of Spade Cooley or Western Swing,
and my own things that I did myself.
Stuff as well.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize, though, that Herb Essenberg is a guitar player. You know, I think a lot of people are surprised by that, and I understand you play a very fine guitar. Is that right, Herb?
Well,
Would you agree with that?
I really do enjoy it. I don't know about playing it well, but I have a lot of fun with it. I always say I have something in my hand here, Dale. To many people, this would look like a guitar pick, but to me, it's really a key, because guitar picks through the years have been keys to the doors of opportunity of meeting new people and playing with a lot of different groups. And I've been involved with Orange Group now since about 1979, and we do a lot of events like this, and we play for nursing homes and other various functions, and a good variety of music that just enables us to share the music with people.
I know they appreciate it too, Herb. Oren, you'd like to invite everybody to drop into the Summer Fair building, I'm sure, every day?
Yes, we're here every afternoon from 3 to 4, Dale, and I'd just like to mention one thing. One of our players, who has been with me the longest, Len Sommerfeld, was the original member of my band, had rehearsed with us all during the spring and early summer, hoping to be here on stage. However, last week he had a heart problem. Well, he's had the heart problem for some time, but last week his doctor told him that it wouldn't be in his best health to continue on and play, so we've had to replace him, and we're very sorry for that. However, his sister, Mildred Novak, she's the second longest serving member of my band, is still playing keyboard for us.
And she played in your orchestra in what year?
She started about 1939, just at the start of the war.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, we had a piano player who was automatically in the SLI, the old Saskatoon Light Infantry, and he had to leave as soon as the war broke out, and she joined us. She's been with us ever since, except for, as I say, the odd period of time when she was raising a family. And
Oren, did you notice a lot of difference between playing on the radio, as you did back in those days, and playing before a live audience as you are here?
No, not too much. I like playing before a live audience because you get the feeling of how they are accepting the music. On the radio, of course, as you know, it was just dead, and you had no idea of anything, whether it was coming over, how it was being received at the other end. But when you have a crowd, and I think our best experiences, we played 4 years ago for the SUMA convention in the auditorium, and I think we had something like 2,000 people. And that gave us a great feeling when we played there, because you got a good response after each number, and it made you feel good.
Well, let's find out what makes them feel good, Oren. You want to just give us a little sample of what you turn out every day?
Now, this tune is called Chasing the Devil.
Way to go. Okay.
Thank you
very much.
Bill.
Oren Wilson and his orchestra every day here at the Summer Fair building on this very stage. Now, out into the audience we go, and Jim McCrory. You have somebody out there?
think we're going to need most of that headroom if my guests, John and Roberta the Magnificent, are going to perform. Hi. Hi. Where are you from?
We're from Seattle, Washington.
John, you are born there?
Let's see, I was born in California.
Oh, yeah?
But I've lived in Washington most of my life. Yeah.
And when did you start your juggling career?
Let's see. I've been juggling ever since I was 11 years old. I learned from a book that I got for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then I taught my partner Roberto here in 6th grade. And we've been juggling together ever since.
Oh, really? So the Magnificent is the name that you gave yourself. I guess your mother didn't call you that at birth.
No, I'm just Roberto the Magnificent, and this is John. We're the Gentlemen Jugglers.
Now, why are you Gentlemen Jugglers?
Well, you know, back in vaudeville, there was the Gentlemen Jugglers, and we're trying to kind of bring the vaudeville thing back a little bit, you know. So.
Okay, so what do you use? Are you traditional jugglers? You bought, what do you call those, pins?
They're pins when you're juggling them. They're clubs if they hit you.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. And so is that what you learn on, or what do you learn on?
We usually learn with like nylon scarves, and then move up to bean bags.
We recommend that all the kids at home practice juggling with eggs and things like that.
That's definitely,
eggs are good, are they?
They're good things to start with, kids.
You know whether you succeed or not immediately, don't you?
Yeah.
Cats are good.
Cats are good jugglers.
Now, what is it that you do? What's your show? How often is it?
Well, let's see. The show runs about 4 hours long.
It's a 4-hour show. It kind of just...
it's a very serious show.
It's no, actually, we do 4 about 25-minute shows a day.
Right.
Yeah.
And
it's a lot of fun.
Stage?
Yeah, it's on the Molson stage.
Molson stage, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What time?
1, 3...
6:30 and yeah, you better check. I don't know.
9:30. 6:30 and 9:30.
1, 3, 6:30, and 9:30.
Yeah.
Gentlemen Jugglers. You brought your pins along. I assume they're going to be pins today, not clubs.
Right.
Yes,
yeah,
okay. And actually, we'd like you to stand right here in the middle, right where Rob, in front of Rob.
Oh, we didn't really set this up,
no,
did
we didn't plan this.
No, this is going to be good.
This is live television. So.
Okay, stand right there.
It is live television.
Okay. So just relax. What we are going to do is we are going to pass these 6 razor-sharp pins right around you.
Okay, so you'll see clubs flashing like this, and then they'll be behind you, so just don't go... All right, okay, I was like, boom, okay.
And look straight ahead?
Hey, look straight ahead. Don't worry, we never miss.
All right, we might have missed one.
Okay,
of course, we've only tried this.
Okay, hold on. Take 2. Hold on. Here we go. All right, here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't move.
Don't move.
Ah, whoa! Watch out! Oh my God!
We're going faster.
Just to make you mad. Hey, John! Oh! No, they didn't notice. Okay, take a bow. They love you. Okay, no, seriously, now that we have you here, we'd like to talk to you about Amway products. That's right. There we go, a little juggling. Hey, all right.
Anyway, that's
You're very good. Oh, I won't step in your glasses. Have a seat again.
Great.
a little sample there for you.
Just a little bit.
Oh, dear. Now, what else do you juggle with?
Oh, we juggle flaming torches, razor-sharp knives, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle eggs. We juggle them all. If it's juggleable, we'll do it.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy about this? Like, you have to learn certain skills, which is...
Well, I really enjoy throwing up in public. That's all.
Yes, it's a nice job when you get to do that. But we just enjoy going out and having a good time with the people, and then...
Who's in the crowd? What age group?
All ages.
All ages.
They do like
Little
it.
kids to whoever.
Are they hoping you miss?
No, we never miss.
Never.
So, your show is about 25 minutes long. Takes a little energy to do that, does it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how do you keep in shape to do this?
Oh, we do aerobics, eat right, and...
Lots of Twinkies.
Lots of Twinkies, and so we don't get hurt. We pump up. Hey, Reebok. All right, here we go. I'm pumping up, and so we keep in shape and just have a good time.
Travel around the country, this country, that country.
Yes, we've been to. We travel all over the place. We travel to. We just got back from Toronto, and from here we'll head up to Edmonton, and then back home to Seattle. So.
Yeah, and then what do you do at home? Are you full-time jugglers?
Full-time jugglers, and John is going to university.
Oh, are you? What are you taking?
Let's see, English and German, just different things. Assorted classes just to sort of round out the schedule.
Hedge your bets in case juggling doesn't pan out. How long have you been doing this? Well, since grade
We've
Since
been
about 11:30 this morning.
Yeah, our first show was at, we've been performing together for 11 years, and we've done over 4,000 shows in our lifetime together.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
I wouldn't lie to you.
Some sort of record? Well, of course you wouldn't. It's getting darker in here, isn't it? Can you sit and juggle?
Sit and juggle? Sure.
Yeah. How many can you juggle at once?
John does 5, actually, and that's pretty
5?
incredible.
Oh, yeah, borrow some.
Do 4, John. This is good. Wait, John.
Great.
Right,
Okay,
keep it going. They don't think they notice. Okay, here we go. All right. Hey. No,
you didn't give them the right 4 or 5.
No. Well, here's a trick I learned at Marine World. This is kind of good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
easy on the environment, hard on the ears. Yeah. Well, listen. Your next show's then today 1.
We've done
3,
that show.
3.
6:30.
6:30 and
9:30. My memory's improving. Yes. Gentlemen jugglers. They're going to be at the outdoor stage, and they are John. How come you don't have something more to that?
Well, he thought up the name, so.
Oh, yeah. Roberto the Magnificent thought up the name and gave him John. Yeah, of course. Thank you very much for being here. That was fun.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Hey. Let's see. Now, I think Dale is going to talk to somebody out here. We'll find out who right after this.
Now we know how to get your attention, Carol. Do a little juggle act there. Okay, well, I have Don Longill with me. He's the oldest, he tells me, of the Blue Knights, and they're the motorcycle gang, motorcycle group, rather, which marshaled the parade this year. Don, thanks for dropping by. How are you enjoying the X?
My pleasure. I enjoy this very much, sir.
How was the parade, now, sitting on the motorcycle seat as you did?
It was excellent. We saw the parade from start to finish many times. It was just super.
It was one of the best we've had in recent memory, isn't it?
Oh, yes. I would say by far the best. And I enjoyed it. Mind you, riding a motorcycle, you got to be on the aware of people crossing over in front of you and bikes and children and so on and so forth. But it was great.
The Blue Knights do a lot of good work besides the sort of presence you have in the parade. You're seen elsewhere as well.
Oh, yes, we are. We have a big do on at Watrous. We take all these children from the home there for bike rides and etc. and many other things that are taking place in the city.
All right, thanks, Don. Enjoy the X. Okay, Jim McCrory's back to talk to Ed Sikorsky right after this.
I've been hoping to have a chance to get Ed Sikorsky to pop into our summer fair building here because he's kind of the fellow along with Rocky that's running the show this week. We have to say Colleen too, Ed, because she's working hard. All the staff is here. And Ed, you're the exhibition week manager. It's Wednesday. You're about halfway there. How's it looking?
It's looking great. We're excited. The weather's cooperated to this point. The front days didn't hurt. The sneak peek didn't hurt. And it's looking really good.
The one thing that people are really excited about this time around are these bungee jumpers. Man, they're just outside the building here, and they do X number of shows a day, and they go up in that 100-foot crane. And they're busy right now, otherwise they'd be here telling us about it. But we had a chance to shoot them yesterday, Ed, and I know you've been boning up on this, and you know what it's all about. Let's show the folks at home what this thing looks like, and then get you out here to look at it. But they get into a cage, and then the crane operator here, he takes them up. And is it really 100 feet or so up there?
The actual height is about 104 feet. And then they do different stages of jumps where they don't go down all the way to the concrete the first time. Throughout the week, they'll be getting lower and lower to the ground until they finally come right down and do almost touch the ground.
Now, here he goes. Look at this. Now, that's an elasticized rope or whatever you want to call it, huh?
That's the bungee cord that you use to tie down your trunk or whatever, your holiday load on your trailer. They've been doing this for quite a while now, but they always have done it over water, and here, of course, they're doing it over concrete.
Where are the fellas from that are doing this?
Right now, I believe 3 of them are from Ohio, and the actor's booked out of Ohio.
Yeah.
And they're crazy guys. They are really something else.
I guess that's what you look for each year, you know, as an exhibition manager. You want something that's going to draw people, and here's a prime example of that. So Did you hear about it word of mouth, or you were at a show somewhere and you saw this and said, hey, I got to bring this to Saskatoon?
Well, actually what happened about 2.5 years ago, I was watching a National Geographic program on television, and they were showing the Aborigines in South America jumping with the cord that they tie to their ankles, and I turned to my wife, and it was in the evening, we were watching the show, and I said, we should have bungee divers at the fair. Tom Saylor, who was the agent for Cattle International, is a good friend, and we have done a lot of business. I phoned Tom the next day, and we have the bungee divers. And that's how it happened.
Yeah, and it's proving to be really popular.
Yeah, it really is.
And I touched on this with other people too, but it's a unique concept you have going now at the exhibition. Pay your admission to come on in, and then you literally, other than going on the rides and buying food, pop in anywhere you want.
Free entertainment. The public has told us that in a survey that we did in '88. We did another one last year. They come for the midway, the food, and the entertainment. We have well in excess of 40 hours of programming at the fair. You would have to stay a long time to see it all. We'd like you to come back. And by taking away the charges of any of the stages, I think it gives the people the opportunity to come back.
You've gone longer this year. It's an 8-day X. It got underway with a sneak peek on Friday night. How's that? I mean, we're only halfway. I realize that, but you have expectations. Are you meeting them?
We're close right now. We have nothing to compare to. The Wednesday today cannot be compared to the Wednesday last year because the whole schedule is off. We've noticed changes in buying patterns by the consumer. We've noticed different trends. So really, this is like starting year one. Next year, we then will have a comparative opportunity, but it's going to be difficult.
What about the midway, Ed? Thomas shows have been serving Saskatoon for a long time, and when you have a longer run, does that make it a little better for them, too? Can they bring things in that can sit here a little longer that they may not have been able to do if it was a shorter run?
Very much so. Bigger rides, they can set up slower, they can take it easy. They are very safety conscious. They're not panicking, they're not running. And I spoke with Tom Atkins, who's the general manager of the Thomas Carnival, and he said that he notices a different kind of a feeling amongst his employees. They're smiling, they're happy, because they're not panicking. They have 3 or 4 days to set up instead of 16 hours. So it makes a difference. And it also helps the city of Saskatoon. You know, there's a great impact from the carnival under the city. Their fuel bill is very, very high over those periods of time. They buy their groceries here, they shop in the stores here. The study that we had done 2 years ago was the impact, economic impact, was about $2.5 million directly to the city of Saskatoon. So everybody wins.
And I want to test your memory here. How many people does it take to run the 8 days out here? You have your core staff, obviously, but then you need people to park cars. You have security. You have people, I see young kids going around picking things up to make it nice and clean. Is there a number that you have in the back of your mind here?
We're very close to 500 people.
So that it's an employment.
Oh, very much so.
Builder for the week.
Very much so. The payroll bill that comes out of Prairie Land is substantial. The payroll bill that comes out of Thomas is substantial. So it takes a lot of people to make it happen. And it is a big event. And I think once they get inside, like you now know the inner workings of a fair, the public doesn't know that. The Atkins Carnival people, there's 58 semis out there. That's a lot of, takes a lot of people to run that, you know. So it's a big show.
All right, it's going well. It's only Wednesday. You're going right through Saturday?
Right, Saturday, 1 o'clock. Nothing will be shut down early. Everything will go right through to 1 a.m. on Sunday morning. And we're looking to finish off the week very, very well. And we think it'll happen. And today, of course, is Kids' Day. A Teddy Bear's Picnic happens at noon. A lot of fun things. All the grandstand stages go. A good day.
Okay, you've triggered something here. Today is Kids' Day, and I don't think you have a theme every day, but Moonlight Madness happens tomorrow, doesn't it?
That's right.
You kind of gear things. You had the Pioneer people geared earlier in the week, the kids today. Is this more for the younger people to come out and stay late? Because I think you extend the hours, don't you?
The Moonlight Madness, it's a one price tag that they use on the midway, and they ride from 10 p.m. until 2 a.m. And we kind of chuckle because it's the time of the year that the 14 or the 13-year-old gets to stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning with, let's say, the blessings of their parents.
Saturday, you also kind of have a special for the kids again.
We have a special for the children, and it's 12 and under. They have a tag. It's an $8.50 tag. They get to ride the rides from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. 4 p.m. to
10 a.m. to 4.
Sorry, 10 a.m. to 4, right. And they get to ride all the rides on this one-tag price, and it's a great savings. And it not only applies to the rides in the Kidsville Midway, but also in the main Midway.
Okay, one other thing before we go, and that is the fact that right here in this building, of course, we're taping our shows. Our news run goes live 6 to 6:30, but entertainment happens. And in behind the stage here, as I look off over your shoulder, photographs, that exhibit. We have wildlife carvers here. I see atomic energy. I see all sorts of things. Humboldt represented over here. So that's a big part of the fair as well. Not just riding on the rides or not just buying the popcorn. You want craft people here. You want things like that too.
Yeah, we have the competitions. We have the photography and the fine art and the handcraft. We're doing a tribute to the Ukrainian centenary. We have the entertainment stage. We have all these people involved, and Shirley we call her Shirley Olixon, who is the coordinator for this building, works with the volunteers, and it's the volunteers with Shirley's direction that put this building together. And it's kind of funny because a few months ago we had the Canada Dairy Expo, and there were dairy cattle in here, and you look around at the beautiful surroundings, and it's a tribute to the volunteers. And it's a great building and some beautiful, beautiful handcrafts. So it's, we estimate about 100,000 people will visit this building in total.
In the course, is
That's
that right?
right?
All right. Ed Sikorsky, who's the Exhibition Week manager. I know you're awfully busy. We had to darn near use a hook just to slow you down for a moment or two. But Ed, thanks for taking time to chat
Thank you very much, and thank you to QC for helping us tell the public all about the fair.
Well, it's our pleasure. We're having fun, too. And we want people to come in every afternoon at 1:30 and be part of this, too, and have some fun with us. We'll break commercially, then we're back with more on Summer Fair from the exhibition right after this.